Welcome to the 2024 school year. This Overtime Express, we are focusing on football around LISD. First, let's take a look at a 5-star recruit from Lewisville as Jake Hollis talks with Michael Fasusi.
For the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to the University of Oklahoma.
Michael Fasusi is a 5-star recruit going to Oklahoma and never dreamed about being in this position.
I just like where I started in the sport, just seeing guys hitting the shoulder without going to jail. I was like, I'm down for that, you feel me? And, I had a lot of people telling me that, probably the best sport for me. I want to play soccer. I didn't really like football at the start, but thankfully, we had Coach Blackwell come in, and, he built me to be the man I am on and off the field. So a lot of motivation came from him to play the sport.
Michael looks up to one person who supports and builds him up.
I gotta say my dad, man. Ever since the start, I've just seen him as a really smart man, a really family man. He knows when to handle business. He knows when it's playtime. He knows when it's, hey man, it's time to get down to work. You feel me? And it's been a great inspiration in my life. And ever since I picked up football, him and the rest of my family, they've done nothing but support me all the way. So I gotta go with my dad firsthand.
Even though he is committed to Oklahoma, he still has to focus on the farmer season.
The mindset for me right now is I just want to play ball. You feel me? The season's here, commitment, all the recruiting stuff is out the way. Obviously, it brings peace to my mind just knowing that me and my family are somewhere we're comfortable at, somewhere we see myself being, developed to be the best person at. And yeah, that gives me a breeze of joy for sure. And my mindset right now is just going out on the field and dominating.
Michael faced many difficulties coming from Nigeria he had to overcome.
Biggest difficulty has to be, I gotta say the accent. I came here, people didn't really understand what I was saying. I say that has to be that and just, connecting with the right people. When me and my family first came to America for like the first month or month and a half, we lived in Irving. I didn't really feel as much connection there as I did the second we came to Lewisville, so right from there was all love from the start, Thanks to just us wanting to be better, because we know we can be better if we don't come together as a team. Nobody's gonna win a game if the team doesn't have that brotherhood going on, And I think we have that going on for sure. A lot of guys love each other, and if there's any hate, man, sure, we're gonna make sure to put it out, and on to the next.
Past bonds shaped Michael into the player he is today.
Really just seeing the past, being on varsity, coming up to varsity in my sophomore year, I really got to see a lot, I was the youngest guy on the team, really seeing the older guys just doing the job so perfect, and I'm like, that is the type of season I want to have, We went into the fourth round in playoffs my sophomore year, and, we could have done better, but what we did, I was more than proud of us, Gotta say, that was probably one of the first or second times I cried when we lost that game to Prosper. But that's the type of vision I see for us this season. But obviously, going past that fourth round.
For Ellisman Overtime, I'm Jake Hollis.
Now let's recap the first week of the season. It went well for all LISD schools as they went undefeated. Let's take a look at all of the W's. Marcus won a defensive battle, scoring the winning touchdown late in the fourth quarter, taking the victory 14-10 over Keller. Lewisville started the season in dominant fashion, crushing Mansfield Summit 51-7. Flower Mound Tacoma win in the shootout against Bowie 50-48. Hebron beats Jesuit for the second straight opener, winning 48-31. The Colony wins their season opener for the first time since 2019 as they beat Fossil Ridge 38-21. Now let's preview the games coming up this Friday as all schools try to improve to 2-0. The Marauders will head to Arlington as they look to start the season 2-0 for the first time since 2020 when they went undefeated in the regular season. Lewisville will try to go 2-0 for the first time in 3 years as they head to Bryson Nelson. LISD schools are 2-1 against Wiley since 2020. Flower Mound will try to keep that going as they take them on at home Friday night. LISD schools are winless against South Lake Carroll in the last 4 seasons. Hebron will try to break that trend as they host them Friday at the Woodshed. The Colony High School has not beaten Wakeland since 2019 when they won 38-14. They'll try to recreate that at Tommy Briggs Stadium Friday night. For LSMN, I'm Abiata Paine.